According to a new theory, Damien Darhk's resurrection in the Flash Armageddon was not an unintentional consequence of the reverse attempt Flashes to assassinate the Legends of Tomorrow. The notorious master of the evil arts was one of the most deadly and unpredictable villains in the Arrowverse's history, having escaped from hell twice. Unless it was by purpose, there was no evident reason why Darhk should have been restored by the Reverse Flash's plans. Barry Allen was confronted with a bleak future in which he brought about the end of the world in a moment of madness in the major narrative of the Flash Season 8 Armageddon event. As a result, Barry had to prove his innocence to Despero, an extraterrestrial telepath who had journeyed back in time to avoid the impending tragedy. Barry eventually flew to the future to witness the calamity for himself, uncovering an alternate universe in which Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash, had succeeded him as the Flash and was on the verge of marrying Iris West. To make matters even more complicated, Barry had become the Reverse Flash and was living on borrowed time after Thawne had murdered him as a child. In this new universe, Barry's lone ally was a revived Damien Darhk, who had recently been freed from jail on a technicality. Because his beloved daughter, Nora, was no longer living in the reverse flashpoint that Thawne had created, Barry persuaded Darhk to utilize his powers to help him restore the original timeline. Even then, why was Damien Darhk still alive in the new future after his soul had been shattered in Legends of Tomorrow Season 5 demanded to be answered. Darhk had apparently teamed up with the Reverse Flash 6 months prior in a conflict that claimed the lives of several superheroes, including all of the Legends of Tomorrow. While Sarah Lance and Nate Haywood were among the names of the slain recalled as Batwoman and Sentinel fought a bewildered Barry Allen, the show did not go into depth detailing every Legends team member Damien Darhk had killed. Ray Palmer, a tech philanthropist, was also among the deceased, although it was unknown if he was still a member of the Legends when he died in the Reverse Flashpoint world or whether he was there in a support role like Cisco Ramon, who was shown to be the director of Argus in this reality. Regardless of who was in the Legends when they were destroyed, John Constantine was presumably one of them at one point, since he gave Frost and Chilblain a shielding spell to protect them from Darhk's power when they went for him and Barry Allen. The Legends were Damien Darhk's most frequent antagonist following Darhk's first death battling Green Arrow, therefore it's only appropriate that he should be responsible for their deaths. The Reverse Flash is thorough and obsessive, as the Flash Armageddon incident demonstrated in various subtle ways. Arranging the killing of Joe West took hundreds and dozens of coincidences. Given that, and the equivalent amount of conditions that Reverse Flash Eobard Thawne would have had to orchestrate in order to construct his own stable other reality, the Legends of Tomorrow's demise appears very unlikely to be a coincidence. It's likely that the Reverse Flash planned for his former Legion of Doom comrade to survive in the Reverse Flashpoint reality so that Damien Darhk would be in a perfect position to murder all the heroes who stood in the way of the Reverse Flash's plans.